How do you actually meet women after leaving school? I work alone 90% of the time in a male-dominated field. As far as hobbies, they are also male-dominated as well. I game and go drinking with my guy friends every week, but they don't know any women either. I volunteer as a teacher for underprivileged kids, but there's no women my age there, and we don't interact with other volunteers too much. I also train martial arts and lift weights, but again, those are male-dominated. I am a musician, but not in a band. I am not attractive enough to get attention on dating apps. I want a relationship and eventually a family, but I feel I can't even meet potential partners, let alone get a date. I dated in high school and had female friends in college, but now I DK. What to do? That's the million-dollar question. I don't know the answer, but I just wanted to let you know I have the same problem so you aren't alone. Before it was work, church, friend referrals, or school. In the past they had community activities that encourage mingling like dance socials. Now everyone just says go online. Take a cooking class seriously. I'm a married guy, but I love cooking and learning new things. 90% of the classes are women. The few men there are usually boyfriends, husbands learning with their partner. Work your way up to Dungeon Master and you can just spawn them. Your married guy friends definitely know single women. Their wives, sisters, co-workers, girlfriends, etc. At least one of those women has someone in her life she wants to set up. All the good answers are here in other answers, but a quick rundown: dance class, cooking class, ceramics class, churches, hiking clubs, snowboarding trips, yoga, host dinner parties and ask all friends to bring one person you don't know. Volunteer at a hospital, with Down syndrome kids, with high schoolers, college classes for fun, join a choir, ethnic affinity groups if you're not white. Looking into this myself, I'm thinking the solution is probably easier than we think but hard to do. Which is just leave the house. Do new things where we will meet people who might turn out to be partner. I'm still struggling to implement this into my own life, which is similar in this regard to op, and believe this will be the solution in the long haul, despite def being a homebody type. Target. Hang around the candle aisle with your Starbucks chai tea latte in hand. Occasionally making offhand remarks like sandalwood gives kinda like late summer vibes. Dance lessons? Mostly groups of women hang around there. If you're already volunteering, find a way to volunteer at an elementary school. Like 90% or more of the staff at any elementary school are female. Most schools need reading tutors to just come in and read books with kids one-on-one who are behind grade level. Concerts. I met my ex because we were both fans of the same band. Met almost all of my current super close friends while in line for a concert. When you're in line for a long time, you tend to strike up conversations with those nearby. Check out any artists you may like and look at the crowd. Just be careful, cause some artists tend to attract more crazies than others. Lol. Good luck, bro. Keep ya head up. Stop looking for potential partners. If you're always on the prowl, you'll give off the vibe. That said, it's difficult to break into new friend groups out of school, but not impossible. Try going out and doing new things. Volunteer for a political campaign. Go travel to national parks, etc. I assume you are working? Meet up with coworkers. You never know if you end up having a spark with a friend of a friend. As a female gamer who met my husband gaming is still a perfectly good way of meeting women who share your interests. Just don't be one of the Oz who find out a player is a woman and immediately ask for pictures. Or ask for cup size. Yoga maybe. Make friends with dudes with girlfriends and have them bring their friends around. Make friends with women and have them bring their friends around. Women know other women. John A. Co-ed Sports League. I met my wife at a Halloween party thrown by mutual friends whom I knew only from work. Bro, I'm on the same single train. I would recommend to get your passport and travel around the world. I live in a small town in South Carolina and traveling is so refreshing from time to time. Also, you don't have to travel abroad to meet women. Just a suggestion. Good luck to you. I'm a mechanic, so I work with a bunch of rough around the edges guys all day. So, yeah, no chicks in that scenario at all. I just got on. Within 6 months I found a pretty little Asian girl that just wanted a husband that worked hard, loved his family and was trustworthy. We've been married a good long time and have a son and a daughter in elementary school. Not bad for a basic white dude that spends all day with a bunch of other dirty dudes. Dating sites are the only viable option sometimes. Do you have a pear ring? I got one, but I'm not feeling dating right now. The more I think about it, they're supposed to signal to people around you that you're single and okay with being approached in public when you wear them. But if you're having a bad day or busy or whatever, you can just take it off. I think that's a cool idea. And if I saw someone in public who was wearing one, I'd probably at least smile at him. Maybe if enough people get them and know what they mean, you can just wear yours in public and someone will come up to you and make the first move. Find a hobby that gets you out. You may meet people with like interests and go from there. Photography is a good one. Just don't be creepy. You can't really get around this. You just have to go places where women exist. Lol. Pick up some new hobbies. You'll meet some nice people and get to do something new, and maybe you'll find someone to date there if you're lucky. But don't go to hobby groups just to find women to sleep with. Date, as that is scummy and usually obvious. Find something you think is really enjoyable and eventually you'll meet people through it. I used to work with almost all men and had trouble finding dates. Now I work in a hospital and I'm up to my eyeballs with women. Expand your horizons. Less time gaming and more time doing other hobbies with live people. If it's a long-term goal, then you have to make changes to get to it. Get a dog and take it to the dog park every day. I've met lots of women there, including my wife. If it's a puppy, even better. The dog will break the ice, then it's on you. The best part about this plan is you also get a dog there. The best. Step 1, get a puppy. Step 2, hang out in a park. Step 3, profit. Take cooking classes, yoga classes, spin classes, but don't make finding a woman your primary goal. They smell the desperation. How do you meet men? I'd love to know too. You don't go to Taco Bell for Chinese food. If you're looking for a particular type of person, you have to go where you'll find them. And keep in mind that wherever you go, you'll find the type of person who hangs out there. If you don't drink, don't start looking in, sort of thing. Be the person you want to meet wants to meet. It's just a different way of saying be yourself. Don't try to impress her, because then you have to maintain a facade and you might not be able to. You're never gonna look as cool as you do when you first meet someone. Find another hobby. Bouldering would be my pick, mostly because I love the body that build in women. Gaming, especially social games like MMOs. Plenty of girl gamers. I've known many who got with their partners despite the long distance. Yoga classes typically have a lot of women and they usually think pretty highly of a man who is comfortable taking a class. Try joining activities that are women-dominated. Makeup, decor, yoga classes, pottery classes, cooking classes, or go to a Swift tea night. You will find plenty women there. Do it if you are interested in those activities, otherwise just going for women is weird. Have you ever tried folk dancing? There are square dances, contra dances and Kali dances as well as others, and they're always way more women than men.